Welcome to the Zuluberg Farm interview with property auctioneering specialist Justin Rothbart of Auction One. So apparently, Justin, there has been a lot of hype within the Auction One office concerning the up-and-coming auction of 4 high-quality farms within the Komga, Eastern Cape district, which will take place on the 3rd of October 2020. Can you tell us about the significance of the farm's position and why you are so excited about this particular auction?
Absolutely. Prominent position, prominent locality, just hop and a skip away from East London. So let's take it up from the beginning. We have a full-blown flying airport in East London. From East London, it's tar road all the way out to Komga, a 45-minute drive. You're going to drive straight through Komga for about 7.5 kilometers, turn onto the dirt road, which is access controlled with a remote electric controlled gate. Right. So, as we know in property, the golden rule is position, 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 and that ticks all the boxes for us.
How many farms will you be selling in total, and what are the sizes?
We have 4 farms in total. They're 4 separate farms. They are all bordering each other. Together, you're looking at an approximate size of 2,150 hectares. Individually, the sizes are 289 hectares. Then I have a 599 hectare portion, and then 2 portions are 633 hectares each.
You made mention earlier how quality farms of this nature and comprising of various sizes don't often surface and go to sale. How long have these particular farms been owned by the Osterloh family?
Right, before we go for how many years these farms have been owned by the family, let's start off with the area. It's just outside of Komga known as the beef capital of South Africa, or so I've heard. And the better farms located in our area, from what I've heard from the local farmers, are just outside of Komga, and they span up the north-facing farms all the way up to the Riggleswade Dam. Now, the Riggleswade Dam is part of an irrigation river, which we will chat about a little bit later.
What type of grazing can one expect to see?
It's a diverse variety. A lot of the farm is north-facing, which is excellent in our area. So it's got the sweetveld, and that's the valley bushveld we're talking about, with a lot of the acacia trees. Then up on the tops, there's grasslands as far as the eye can see, which would be very high carrying capacity and good for cattle. That's mixed veld up there as well. You've also got the wild olive bush, which cattle love to eat, and apparently that really fattens them up as well. So on the grazing side, there is a good variety.
Are there any livestock handling facilities?
Yes, there are. I noted that up on the top there is a cattle race with a plunge dip, and then there are 2 big reservoirs there as well.
The safety factor?
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. So, as I mentioned earlier on, you come through the remote gates up at the top. These farms are panhandled, okay? From what I hear, the neighbors are pretty good. The owner told me that they've never actually had any animals stolen off this farm, and I can see why. Because once you traverse through the other farms, these farms are located right at the end of the road, and you are then bordered at the back by the Kubusi River, which flows around.
The value of the Kubusi River, approximately 10 kilometers of river frontage?
Well, the Kubusi River is, I would say, the life of the area, and any would-be farmer, game farmer, hunter, they all know about the Kubusi Valley, which is absolutely teeming with wildlife. And the type of game that is included in the Kubusi Valley is your Kudu and Waterbuck. You've got Warthog, Bushbuck, Duiker, Bushpig, mountain reedbuck, and the views are absolutely stunning as well from the Kubusi. Now, the Kubusi gets its water from the Riggleswade Dam, and certain farms within the area have irrigation rights.
Where would you build your house or lodge?
That's a difficult one, because really, I must have seen about 100 different spots that were just absolutely outstanding. This farm is picturesque. Anybody who comes onto this farm will note what I've just said to you. It's beautiful. I don't know, I could name 15 sites off the top of my head, but you know, you can traverse this farm with myself and have a good look. You're spoiled for choice, you won't be disappointed, and whether it's your weekend getaway home, your retirement home, or your game lodge, yeah, it's going to be outstanding.
The 20-hectare water rights, can you elaborate?
The trump card, the bonus little item that I found out within this property sale, and that came up in conversation, and you know, I really feel that it could be really beneficial revenue wise. Now this farm has 20 hectares of water rights from the Kubusi River for Lucerne. We will be placing it up, the certificate up onto our website, so any would-be purchaser can have a look at that. But Lucerne, dubbed as the green gold, and really something that is a high value product, and this farm is very lucky to have, well, beneficial, I would say more than luck, to have these irrigation rights.
What and why? Livestock, large, small, or a game farm?
Take your pick, they can all work. I think anybody who knows the area will be able to tell you that. Currently, you know, there are cattle that run there and do very well. That's the large stock units where you're referring to. Small stock, yeah, goats, I think they would fare very well as well. And as a game farm, I mean, you've got the base, you've got all the animals, you've got the Kubusi River, it's just picturesque, it's absolutely stunning.
Reminder of the auction date?
Auction date, that's going to be on the 3rd of October 2020. It'll be on site on the farms, and we will start our auction 4 p.m. sharp, and we will allow viewing before, so just get in contact with myself if you are serious.
Justin, any final words to would-be purchasers?
Game farm, livestock farm, getaway farm, can you find better? I think not.